Today we're going to be talking about how to draw covalent bonds. So if you remember, a covalent bond is a bond between atoms. Let's see if I can find a good... periodic table, that's what I want. Okay, so remember, atoms are trying to be like these molecules. They're trying to be like the noble gases, okay? They all want to have the same number of electrons as the noble gases, okay? So sometimes sometimes atoms will share electrons. So when they share an electron, it's like they both have it, so they can be like these noble gases. And that will help them get the right amount of electrons to be like the noble gases. So let me think of a good example here. Let's talk about oxygen. Actually, no, let's talk about fluorine. Okay. So how many electrons does fluorine have? Fluorine has 9 electrons. Fluorine has 9. And let's pick another atom. How about hydrogen? Hydrogen has 1. Okay. Now, the question is, how many do these two atoms want to have? So hydrogen has 1, but it wants to have 2 like helium. That's the one that's closest to, the noble gas that's closest to. Fluorine has 9 electrons, but it wants to have 10 like neon. So they both want to get one more. They want 1 electron. So instead of giving the electron to each other, remember they're going to share, okay? So the way we can draw this, which is what this video is actually about, is how to draw it, is you just draw an F and you draw an H, and then you can draw an electron being shared between them. So I like to draw it like this. Looks like an infinity symbol. So the electron's flying around both the fluorine and the hydrogen, and that's how a covalent bond works, okay? The electron flies around both of them, and then they both, it's like they're sharing one, so it's +1. So +1 to each of these. Fluorine turns into 10 electrons, hydrogen turns into 2, and then they have the electrons that they want. Okay. So anyways, this is a real compound. HF is hydrofluoric acid, but it has a covalent bond between them. So this is actually what we see in real life too. It's not just what we talk about in science class. It's a real thing. Okay. So that's how you draw right here. This is how you draw a covalent bond.